Now I want to focus on the policy evaluation, because what can happen that you may be part of a group which may have XYZ policy and another group which may have a different policy altogether. So let me try with some hypothetical situation which may be very real life like. Let me talk about it. All right. So let me ask you some question. There is a group. I belong to Group 1 group has permission called S3 allow, and there is a user into the group U1 and they has S3 deny. So my question to you is, what is the effective permission? Will it be allowed or will S3 get denied for this user? User belongs to a group says S3 allow, user has S3 deny. What would happen? We are getting two type of responses, deny and allow. Okay, most restrictive, it works differently. Nismo, it works differently. I'll explain. So yes, in this case, it is deny. Okay, let me ask you another question. This is deny. Now, S3 group has a deny, but user has allow. What would happen now? I would say answer is still deny, right? Let me explain what happens when you are doing all these evaluation, because it can happen a user may belong to multiple group, they may have multiple policy applied, and let's see now how policy evaluation happens. IAM policy evaluation logic. Let me give an example of airline so that you can understand it. Let's say you are boarding a flight. If you're boarding a flight, you present your boarding pass, and that executive or airline staff would check your boarding pass and say, yes, you can board or not board. There are a lot of processes going behind the scene we never realize. When you are boarding a flight, some checks are performed. All airlines maintain a no fly list. People who are into some terror list, or maybe who are unruly, or they behave badly in airline may put those people into no fly list. So if you are in no fly list, then obviously you can't board. So first check is performed, that is this person is on no fly list or not. If you are, no further action is required, you would be just blocked. Whatever you are, if you are in no fly list, you have visa, you have currency, you have ticket, doesn't matter. If you are into no fly list, you are getting denied. Nobody will allow you to board. That is first check. What is the second check performed? If you are not on no fly list, then they check, do you have valid travel document? Now that travel document could be just to check your passport, could be to check the visa you have. Sometimes they may ask for a hotel reservation. Sometimes they ask may for cash which you are carrying or not. So this is the second check they perform. If you have all these, then you are allowed. But then if not, third check. If, let me write down here. So if you are not on no fly list and do not have travel document, what should happen? Tell me, what should happen in this case? You are not in no fly list. You are not having valid travel document. What should happen in this particular case? Should I allow that person to board, or you should deny? Exactly, we should deny. Now, how this relates to IAM, let me now explain it. That is going to be denied. Let me explain it now. Let me explain how IAM works. For every API call, all applicable policies are combined, right? All these airlines share their no-fly list. Have you created some problem in Delta Air? They shared their list with Ryanair, they shared their list with British Airways, and everyone has your name on the list. So what happens anytime a call is made, every time all applicable policies are combined, you will get arrested. Exactly. So for every API call, all applicable policies are combined, right? And then we say, is there a deny for that request? You may have policy coming from group, you may have policy coming individually, you may be part of 10 groups, they are 10 policies, you may have 5 policy applied privately that can apply. Everything would be combined together. A big list of policy would be created for every API call, and we will check, is there a deny for that request? If there is a deny, your request is getting denied. This you can call explicit deny. Airline have explicitly denied you from boarding. If there is no deny, then we say, is there an allow for that request? Means you are going to that country. Do you have visa for that country? If yes, then we would allow you. This is somebody has explicitly given you permission to enter into the country. So that is an explicit allow which is given to you, right? Third, if you neither have allow, neither have deny, nor have allow, what would be happening in that case? Decision is still deny, and this one is called implicit deny. Somebody has not told anything, that would mean implicit deny. So there is by default deny. Every decision is by default denied. We first check, hey, if in all policies, if there is a allow, let's allow that request. If there is a deny, let's deny it. So this decision happens like this. So first we check, is there a deny in all the requested policy anywhere? So it may happen, let's say you are member to group 1, group 2, and group 3, all the places you have allow, but you are member of group 4 also, and in that case you are deny. So that would be working like that. So in this case, all applicable policies are combined together. Then we check, is there a deny for that request? If yes, that is called explicit deny, and you won't be allowed to have that performance, have that action taken. Then we check, is there an allow for that request? If allow, yes, we would be taking care. And if there is neither allow nor deny, then you would be hitting the implicit deny. Same like airline. If you are in no-fly list, yes, which means somebody has put an explicit deny for you. If not, do you have valid visa and all? Yes, means a country has given you explicit allow permission to enter. But if you do not have no fly list entry and do not have travel document, then obviously you are still denied. And this I would call as my implicit deny. Right. So this is how happens evaluation of the policy, and always every API call will go through these check. So deny always wins. If you are denied at one place, you would be getting denied on that case. Right. So that's how our permission model actually works.